I thought. Happy time.
Let's call this meeting to order. All right. First order of business. Have y'all read the minutes?
Yes.
Yes. All right, any comments or questions or anything like that? No? So we want to make a motion to, if I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll make a motion.
Make a
Or
motion.
second.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Excellent. All right. New business. Rezoning request for a CEMC property on Natcor Drive.
All right, this is the property up there with the substation. And CEMC owns all the property that is, I think I highlighted in y'all's packets. And they're requesting the seat to change this over to C2 for future development. And they're gonna put like a parking lot in part of it. After talking with Mr. Howland, he suggested that that's what it go to, is the C2. Even the substation itself, because it's actually listed as R1 right now, the substation.
It's been there a long time. They've owned that for many years.
Yes.
Yes.
This is behind the old grade school baseball field?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
first,
pretty much.
yeah, it's
It's on
right there
Natcor.
on it's on that court, right there. I think there's one house in between it and the school.
There's a building, it looks it's kind of rough looking. It's a house with a camper and whatnot. It's sort of in the back corner, right there. How does that guy get out?
There's actually a road there that connects to this driveway, but I don't think nobody lives in that house.
Is that Larry Carple's place?
I don't know.
Is that Sunrise Drive? isn't it?
Yes, well, yeah, he come out Sunrise Drive, yeah.
Yeah, I think it comes out Sunrise.
Oh, he come out Sunrise,
Uh-huh.
so he wouldn't be traversing. It looks like there was a vestigial driveway there,
Yeah.
I guess.
Sunrise is just a short street.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but it
right.
comes out at the dead end.
It
of
comes
the-
right there. It's right in behind those houses where it dead ends. It's right in behind those houses on that court. Right there by where CEMC's
Yeah.
is. Am I correct, Jeff?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah.
So it's the whole area? all-
Yeah, in the beginning, Mr. Joyner, of course, he's here if y'all got questions for him. He was just gonna do this front part, but after we got to discussing it, while he's doing it, might as well just do it all in one shot. That way, if they do have future development, it is already C2 and he doesn't have to come back.
So the 29, 20, I forget which one that, I can't say.
29, 28.
28, 26?
And 27.01.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 27.01, and all that will be, what do you got, what's gonna happen there, Robbie?
We're just gonna gravel a lot that we own there, fence it in, park trucks, equipment. We have contractors come in from time to time, and our space at Spring Street's limited. So we just need an area that we can have secure for them to park the trucks when they're here working, so on and so forth. We've got a pretty good piece of property there that we could utilize for something besides mowing grass.
A few little mud holes there
Yeah.
too. Just a few, so that'd be good.
Well, you couldn't do anything with it, because there's a lot of,
Yeah.
like, wires
Mhm.
and whatever, utility structures there. The only thing I was thinking about, and I just sort of, the houses that are sort of across the street, 11 and I can't even tell, I can't read that number.
10,
Is it 10? Oh, yeah, 10, 11, and maybe 9. I'm not sure if you're gonna make the place look prettier, or it's a little bit of ugliness now. It's a little industrial, there's a little bit of a mess there, but what's the fence gonna look like, for example?
Well, we've got a chain link fence around the substation that's there now, it's gonna match the
It's
existing
gonna be a chain
fence.
link,
Yeah, there's already a chain link fence around the substation.
Honestly, they could look better as far as the way there's such a space and then you look back there and see it. So I think it'll kind of tie it in, make it look a little bit tidier.
Well, I've been on their
I
lot
would
several
think- I would
times over
think.
here, and they've got the neatest lot I've ever seen for anybody to do. Wish we could keep ours like that.
What, on Spring Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You walk back there, it's
Yeah.
all organized, all neat, everything's put away.
Well, I just think with the fence going up, because like I said, you know, you see people pull off there and things.
Yeah.
And I think with the fence going up, I think it would really look better as far as it kind of isolated and keep it myself. I can see that looking better.
And what happens to the piece at the north piece, on that little triangle there to the north?
They don't have no plans for it, but it is their property, so when I
And
told
that'll
them to
get
do it all.
zoned C2 as well?
It's
Actually, that one already is zone C.
Oh, that one is
C2.
C2.
It's already
Okay.
C2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did say that, you
Yeah.
totally did
Yes,
say that.
Yes.
Okay. Or you wrote it down, right?
One additional thing too, then instead of having a split zone, then you have unified zoning for the lot.
Right, right.
Does anybody else have any questions?
I'll make a motion that we approve it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, aye. Motion carries. I'll see. All right.
Who's second?
And next order of business, old business, the manufactured home. Zoning, what do we call it? What do we call that? What's the vernacular, Brian?
Amendment to the zoning ordinance.
Amendment to the zoning ordinance. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. I knew you'd have it. Has everybody got a chance to read that again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Questions or comments, anyone?
I had a couple of questions. On all of this, that's appendix C. Where it says modular home dwelling, means a dwelling unit constructed on site. Doesn't that mean off site?
Should be off-site and placed on-site. You are correct.
Mm-hmm. See, I did read it.
Yeah, you sure did. That's sharp reading.
And there's another one on the next page. In the very last sentence,
Uh-huh.
should be connected to the public sewer system. Should it be a public water and sewer system?
You can make that change. Uh-huh. I think sometimes the distinction would be a lot, maybe that's connected to water and then on septic, but water and sewer clarifies it even better, I think.
Yeah. That's the only two I saw.
Thank you for putting those additions in. Thank you for doing that.
I kept reading that on-site and I thought, that doesn't make any sense. The more I read it.
It should be clarified either constructed off, maybe constructed off-site and placed on-site.
Right.
Yeah.
Any other questions? I guess the question is, can we approve it? Can we vote on it with the minor changes Mary Lou suggested? I think we can.
Yeah.
And one question, I know this came up last meeting, just want to make sure y'all are comfortable with this. I know there was some discussion. I added a whole part that made some amendments to the mobile home park zoning language, and there was some discussion on whether wanted to keep that part too or keep both. So just want to raise that in case that needed further discussion or comfortable with both going in.
Anyone got a comment or opinion on that? It's all quiet on the left in the front here.
We don't have a question?
I don't know.
I missed that conversation.
Say again?
I missed that conversation. That's all.
Well,
It was a nice meeting. We went over a lot of this stuff.
Yes.
yeah, we've gone over it enough.
And I think that was what we actually came down to, is what he did to add to, is why we amended it.
Right.
And, you know, that was all that we had come up with, unless anybody has something now. That's all I remembered us having some issues with.
It looks good.
I think so too.
Yeah, thank you, Brian.
I think so. Looks good.
Well, and thank you for careful review and helping push and pull and tug and make it better than what it started.
So that it says what it means what it says. Instead of meaning something different in different places.
All right, then. So do I have a motion to approve this amendment to the zoning ordinance with the changes, the minor changes Mary Lou suggested?
And just to clarify, this is recommending.
Approval, yes.
So moved.
Yes.
Oh, we have a first?
First.
Oh, and we have a second. All right. Seconded and first.
Yes.
It's first of the word? Close.
First?
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Oh boy, this is easy. All right.
See, you're really,
Oh, is that right?
just
That's
hit the ground running, yeah.
All right, that's just the best.
You know what
day.
you're doing, it makes a big difference.
Well, that's a good illusion to
Definitely,
take.
yeah, you're
All
doing a
right.
great job.
And I believe the next order of business is the tiny homes, yeah? Tiny homes, old business. All right. Did y'all get a chance to read that?
I did.
I know, Mary, you did not? All right.
Is it in this packet?
Say again?
Is it in this packet?
It's in kind of the first part. It's on C. There's a kind of a lot there. You can't really read it while you're here. It's too much.
Because the main thing, tiny homes will only go on non-conforming lots.
Yes, yes. And I think we decided on the size of the porches and the underpin and everything that should go there. I mean, when because we've been through this so much.
We just wanted to wait and vote when everybody was here.
Yeah, we wanted to make sure, because I think last time we kind of pretty much pre-agreed, in the discussion, but didn't get to make a decision. And so,
There were a couple of adjustments on the permanent foundation or slab. If on a permanent foundation must be fully enclosed, and then also skirting that matches complements the house. And that came a little bit out of the conversation about the
yes,
manufacturing.
yes, yeah, yes. And of course, it's like she said, non-conforming lots. They cannot be put on a regular lot. It's lots that's not big enough to build. Is that correct?
Here's the language I put in, and it's good to clarify this here. So, in working to accomplish that, what I have currently says, tiny houses that, okay, and let me go back to, dwelling, would add a definition of tiny house, and then, a tiny house is defined by section AQ 102.1, is a dwelling 400 square feet or less in floor area excluding lofts, and a tiny house that meets this definition and is either constructed on-site or meets the definition of a modular home dwelling. Tiny houses that meet this definition are permitted on any individual lot 7,500 square feet or less.
Okay, so that's.
So I think
That's
that would
not big enough to
also,
build anything else.
I think that also hits the R3 technically.
Okay.
Is there any further discussion or questions? Oh, boy.
We've had this brought up several
We-
meetings.
We discussed it.
We've actually, we should know now that,
We did, yeah.
yeah, but it's worth it to make sure that we don't do anything that, or not do something that we should be doing. So I'm fine with it taking this long, because I feel good about it,
Okay,
so.
excellent.
So just to clarify, that lot size as it's written, it could be R3 or smaller, but that way
Okay.
theoretically it can go to legal
Right.
lot size.
Okay.
All right, further discussion? Hearing none, do I have a motion to make an amendment to the zoning ordinance as drafted?
Motion.
Motion,
I'll second.
yeah. Second, and all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Excellent. All right. Wow, all right. Further business, questions? All right, motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Have a second? Second, all right. All in favor? Aye. Ayes have it.
Yes.
Hey.
Wait a minute.